what will be distance as well as displacement traveled by a particle which is in adherence to equation v is equal to t minus 1 into t minus 2 for first 3 seconds, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Right, sir, right.
Got to know that there is certainly some which separates straight line motion distance from displacement, right? And then we further to graphical representations, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right, yes.
Connecting the dots. Last, what we did was the graphical representation, right?
Right, sir, yeah. Yes,
Anything
sir.
that you want to ask in graphical representation portion?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me anything that you have to ask in graphical representation portion.
No, sir. I watched it recording like 2-3 times and then I did a few sums. I got it ready.
Yes.
Good enough. Good enough. Okay, that is par for the course, dear. That is the order of the day. That is what we should be doing, right, dear?
Okay,
We
sir.
should make
Sir, and I also wanted to
you are
say
lucky enough to have time in order to get into overindulgence or indulgence to the quantum that you want. Correct? Yeah. Otherwise,
Yes.
later you'll be so thin on time. It'll be difficult for you to even manage school and tuition center.
yes, sir.
Right? Yeah. Anything that you wish to ask, any glitch, any hitch that you have, any hitch that you have.
No, sir.
Okay. So today I further to take a very important portion, which is what is called relative term. Okay. Today I further to take a very important portion, which is what is called relative term. So I put to you relative quantity right now. I put to you something which is called relative quantity. Is it okay?
Yes.
What I'm referring to, relative quantity. And what do we mean by relative quantity? We'll try to study relative quantity vis-a-vis vectors that I have taken with you, Adesh, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Vis-a-vis vectors that we are through. So we'll try to find relative quantity. But before getting into relative quantity, let me ask you a very simple question, which is, you know everything about straight line motion. That means you know how to refer to velocity, speed, displacement, distance of a particle, which is following straight line motion. What if particle doesn't follow straight line motion, rather it follows a planar motion? What if particle is not into following a straight line motion, rather it is in following or in adherence to motion which is contained in a plane? Motion which is contained in a plane, or motion which can be by a plane represented, is called planar motion. Is it okay? Motion which is either contained in a plane or motion which can be by a plane represented. What are we going to get an epithet to it? The epithet to it is planar motion. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we'll take an example. Excuse me. Take an example of planar motion right down. And this segment is of team importance. I'm digressing from relative motion for a while, going first for the planar motion, and then we'll incorporate relative motion in planar motion. Is it fine with both of you?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so planar motion is what I am to take first, which is motion of a particle, write down, motion of a particle projected making an angle theta with x-axis. Projected making an angle theta with x-axis as shown in the figure. Projected making an angle theta with x-axis as shown in the figure. By motion, what I mean, let me first reveal it to you. Let me first unfold it to you. By motion, what I mean is, I mean velocity and equation of trajectory. Is it okay? What I mean by motion, I mean velocity and equation of trajectory. Is it okay, both of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So a particle taken which has got initial velocity v naught and is projected making an angle theta with x-axis. Right here. What is given to you? A particle making what angle with x-axis initially? Making an
Theta.
angle theta with x-axis initially. And is projected with what initial velocity? Is projected with initial velocity v naught. Right here?
Okay.
Yes,
Right
sir.
here, both of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
So
sir.
what
Yes,
we
sir.
need
Yeah.
to calculate, what we are over here to calculate is component of velocity. Component of velocity as function of time. I repeat, what we are to calculate is component of velocity as function of time. By that, what I mean, I am to calculate Vx and Vy. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What I have to calculate? Vx and Vy. What are they? X
Yes, sir.
and Y component of
Component.
velocity, and that velocity is represented as function of time. Right here.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what do we have over here is initial velocity. We wish find first the velocity equation at any time t. So velocity equation at any time t will be Vx I cap plus Vy j cap. Right here.
Yes, sir.
I'm not taking k cap. Why? Because it's a planar motion, right?
Yes, sir.
The planar motion will be contained in a plane, and the plane for us being which plane? XY plane. Is it okay? Which plane I am into reference? Which
XY
plane I am
plane.
into reference? XY plane.
XY
Right?
plane.
Yes, sir.
Good enough. Tell me if the particle is let to fend for itself, which is what the particle is. You have thrown. You have thrown and you have let the particle fend for itself. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
in
sir.
that case, the only force that the particle is subjected to is gravitational force.
Yes, sir.
The only force that the particle is subjected to, as the particle is in air, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Particle
Yes, sir.
is not in your hand. Particle is in air. You have thrown it already. So where's the particle? There is no control that you can exhibit on the particle. Particle is in air. So particle is moving freely under gravity. Can we say that?
Yes, sir.
So particle, if the particle is moving freely under gravity, let me first ask you on its acceleration. What can you say about its acceleration? A? You will say acceleration can accordingly be marked as ax I cap plus ay j cap, right here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And which of the two component is zero here?
And
AX cap.
Component is zero here, ax or ay?
AX.
Ax will be zero. Adesh, is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Why will Ax be zero, Adesh? You know how to
Sir.
find component? You know how to find component? I told you and I
Yes,
asked you
sir.
this
You
for
sir, you
answering
use the
it.
shadow rule, and when
Yes.
you drop it perpendicular to the
Yes.
x-axis,
Yes.
then there won't be any shadow. So that's why you won't count AX. So
Exactly,
you count only
exactly.
AY.
That is the schematic representation, and I am good with it. Also, the mathematical representation, if you can throw some light, Adesh, on. I told you that the component is represented by magnitude of the vector per se multiplied with cos of the angle that vector is making with the direction concerned, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
AX can be marked as magnitude of A multiplied with cos of the angle that A is making with direction of interest. And what is direction of interest here? X-axis, correct here?
yes,
Right.
sir.
Yes.
So what angle will this vector? Which vector? This is A vector to us, right, Alish? This is A vector
Yes,
to
sir.
us, right? A is nothing but G to us, correct here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What is this vector making with x-axis? What angle it is making with x-axis? You can say 270 degree, correct? This is your x-axis, correct? Yeah. So what angle it is making with x-axis? Tell me, Adesh.
270 degrees.
270 or 3 pi by 2, correct?
Correct. Yes, sir.
And cos 3 pi by 2 is 0.
Agree. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Cos 3 pi by 2 is 0.
8 of.
Therefore, AX over here is 0, right?
Right, yes, sir.
And if AX is 0, we know that dVx by dt will be a constant. Agreed?
Agreed, sir, yes.
By dt will be 0, not constant. Then dVx by dt. If AX is 0, AX is nothing but represented by dVx by dt, right? Yeah. AX
Yes, sir.
only represented by dVx by dt. Agreed or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
dVx by dt is equal to 0. This tantamounts to say, what does this go in say? What does this equation go in say? This equation go in say, Vx will be a constant.
Okay, yes, sir.
Right? If dVx
Yeah,
by
okay.
dt is 0, what you imply from there? Tell me. If dVx by dt is 0, what you imply from there? You imply from there Vx being a constant. Agreed or not?
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Yeah.
So what do we get to see from here? We get to alpha. We get to alpha. Vx being a constant. Remember, Vx will be a constant. And if Vx is constant, then you can say whatever was initial Vx will be Vx at any time t.
Yes, sir.
Whatever was initial Vx will be Vx at any time t. Agreed or not, Pratyush?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
what was Vx initially? What was Vx initially? As said Adesh, what we are to do? We are to take the shadow length, correct? And shadow length over here will be nothing but V naught cos theta, right?
Yes, sir.
Right, yes, sir, yes.
What we can say about Vx? Vx will remain same through and through and will be equal to initial component, which is equal to V naught cos theta. Agreed, yeah? Check it out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good enough. Once you are through this, I wish you get me what will be Ay.
V naught sin theta.
Ay. Tell me, dear, Ay.
V naught sin theta.
No, AY, what will be AY? AY, not VY. AY, component of acceleration in Y direction. What will be component of acceleration in Y direction?
G, G.
You don't need to get baffled, as I have told you the process once. What you have to do? You have to multiply the vector's magnitude with cos of the angle that vector is making with direction concerned, right here?
Right, sir, right, yes, sir.
Okay, what is the direction concern over here? Can I say y-axis? Because I'm finding AY, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm finding AY, the direction of interest for me is y-axis, right?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
And A vector is downwards, right?
Yes.
Right, yes, sir.
So what angle A vector makes with the direction that I have taken over here, which is y. What angle it makes? See for yourself. Y is upwards, right here. And vector is downward. What angle it is making? Tell me.
So 90.
No, not 90. 180.
Sorry. Yes, so sorry. No, 180. 180.
Y is up and A vector is downward. So what
Yeah,
angle
sorry,
it
sir.
is making?
180.
180 radians as we call, correct?
Yes, sir.
Correct, yes, sir.
And cos 180 is -1. So what do we get to say here? Cos phi. What is this equal to? Minus of A, you say, or minus of G, correct?
Yes,
These
sir.
are of great import, mind you, these equations, and how we are making an approach. That is of all the more higher import. How we are making an approach to it. Please be very careful about it. AY is what to us? Please take a look and a meticulous look. AY is equal to minus of G, and henceforth remember, it is not about particle moving up or down, because the confusion stems from what you have been taught in 9th standard. And what you have been taught in 9th standard, particle moving up, take acceleration negative, moving down, take positive. please scrape that idea off your mind. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
It is in no way to relate with motion of particle. What it is to relate with is in which direction you have taken your y-axis. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
In
Yes, sir.
case I take my y-axis downwards, and let me also tell you over here that a student is free to take its x and y axis in the direction he deems fit. Is it okay? Whichever direction you deem, you can take your x and y axis. Nobody will question you on that. Yes, z axis if you are dealing with vector, and if you are dealing with right hand frame, will be then assigned direction as per vector multiplication. Correct? Yeah. But x and y, if only are to be taken, you can take them in any direction.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
So one can take y-axis downward as well. Find ya. One
Yeah.
can take y-axis downward as well. And if I take my y-axis downwards and ask you what will be ay now, what you are to tell me about it? Will
G.
it change or will remain the same?
Sir, it will be
Yeah.
G.
Now, what will be ay now? Will it change or it is to be retained?
Sir, it will be only G. Positive.
So what will you write over here? The same mod of A into cos of angle, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Cos
sir.
of angle, which what is making with what? Cos of angle, which what is making with what? And
Axis.
please keep on muttering it. Please don't make light of these statements. When I say keep on muttering it, please adhere to it. Whenever you have to find component, you multiply magnitude of vector with cos of the angle that vector is making with the direction concerned. Is it okay?
Okay, yes, sir.
What is my direction concerned over here? Y-axis, correct? And it is in which
Correct.
direction? We have taken it downward, right here.
Right. So cos alpha will be 1.
Now tell me, G is also down.
Yes, sir.
G also is down. So what angle G is making with my direction of interest? What angle is G making with my direction of
0.
interest?
0.
My
0
direction of interest being y, so it makes 0 degree. Therefore, we write over here 0 and cos 0 is 1. Therefore, what do we get to see then? AY shaping to G, correct?
Yes,
Correct.
sir.
Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
AY may shape to G minus G or whatever it may be. That is not subject to body moving in which direction. It is rather to relate to in which direction we have taken our axis, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay, good enough. We are back to what we did. We took our y-axis upwards, so we got AY is equal to minus G, correct, yeah?
Right. Yes, sir.
And then I asked, if AY is minus G, which it is, can we say AY is constant?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
and if we can say AY is constant, then can we use our kinematical equations?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, remember, kinematical equation I told you and categorically so. I told you and categorically so that only when acceleration is constant, we get our equation shaped to whatever we got. Correct, dear?
Correct. Yes,
There's
sir.
a set of three formulae that we have derived, right, dear? There's a set of three equations that we have derived, right, dear? And
Yes,
Yes,
those
sir.
equations I told you are shaping to whatever they are under a rider. And what that rider? When acceleration is constant, correct?
Yes, sir.
Acceleration is not a constant, then you have to go back to basic and then integrate it again, correct?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so here the acceleration being constant, do you approve of their uses?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. In that case, I'll ask you, tell me what is Vy? I'm erasing this now. Fine?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
so yeah.
what is Vy? What is Vy? I see Vy from you. Okay, by the way, Pratyush, the
Yes, sir.
videos which you are into recording, please share with me as well. I'm trying to download. Few do get download. The others I'm not able to. So share it with me as well, right? Yeah.
Sir, automatically it will come in the group, so you can
Yeah,
get.
I tried. That's the reason. In fact, I'll mark it. I'll mark the ones which I'm not able to. Then you can selectively share it with me. Fine.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now I'm going back to what we were. Vy. Tell me what is Vy. Vy is Vy naught plus Ay into T, right? Check
Yes,
your
Yes.
equation, please. Both of you check your kinematical equation set.
yes,
Check
sir.
for kinematical equation set. Did you write Vy is equal to Vy naught plus Ay into T? Or if not this, you wrote the x counterpart of it, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Wrote the x counterpart of it, which reads Vx is equal to Vx naught plus Ax into T, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Just change x by y, right? I have
Right,
made
sir,
a
yeah.
small change x by y, thereby for me it reads or shapes to Vy is equal to Vy naught plus Ay into T. Ay, you know, alright, Vy is equal to Vy naught minus of G into T. I seek from any one of you what is Vy naught there. So you will say Vy naught is initial y component of velocity, right there.
Right,
Yes,
sir.
What is Vy naught? Initial y component of velocity, or we can say y component of velocity at t equal to 0.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Say y component of velocity at t equal to 0. Can any one of you lead me to what will be Vy naught vis-a-vis the case at hand?
V naught.
Vis-a-vis the case at hand, what will be Vy naught?
V
V
naught.
naught.
No, dear. How can Vy not be V naught?
No, sir,
V
sir.
is the magnitude of V naught velocity.
V naught sin theta.
Magnitude of Vy naught. That means shadow length of initial velocity along y direction. You only did say just now, Pratyush, right there.
Yes, sir. So V naught sin theta.
Then what will it be? Tell me, Adesh, you also there.
V naught
Shadow
sin
length,
theta.
right there. Shadow length. Shadow length of which velocity? Initial velocity. This is initial velocity. Look for its shadow length. This shadow length will be marked Vx naught. And this shadow length will be marked Vy naught, right? Kadesh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Kadesh.
And yeah, I got it.
Got it here? So what
Yes.
is this to us? Think about
V
it.
naught.
This is theta. So Vx naught will be V naught cos theta and Vy naught will be V naught sin theta. Agreement?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
What do we get then from here? V naught sine of the angle theta minus gt. Mind you, I'll be placing question on this in few seconds from now. And I have never met a single student in my career who got me correct answer to this question. Barring if I'm on one or two in 18 years, I have not got a student getting me correct answer to the question which I'll be posing in few minutes from now on this equation. Vy is what to us? V naught sine theta minus gt. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Can you read what is Vy to us? Vy means y component of velocity at t equal to t, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Will get us y component of velocity at any time t equal to t, correct? Yeah.
Correct. Yes, sir.
And Vy naught has been replaced by V naught sine theta. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Correct. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Can we use our second kinematical equation as well, which will read y minus y naught is equal to Vy naught into t plus of half ay into t square. Agreement?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please do use this. I'm erasing this part. We'll be using it now. Y minus y naught is equal to Vy naught into t plus of half Ay into t squared. What is y? Please write down in your notebook. What is y? Y is the coordinate at t equal to t. Which coordinate? You know that very well. Correct, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is y to represent over here? Y coordinate at t equal to t. What is y not to represent?
When
What
t
is
is equal
y not to represent?
velocity when t is equal to 0.
At t equal to 0. Y
Yes, sir.
coordinate at t equal to 0.
Yes, sir.
Why not? You know, I need not repeat. Ay, you know, I need not repeat. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Now I write the equation for you. Y minus y naught is equal to V naught sine of the angle theta into t minus half g t squared. This is equation number 2 to us. This equation 1.
Yes.
And yeah,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
very good. Now, let me ask you an array. Which be? Write down. As the particle moves up and down. As the particle moves up and down. With y-axis taken upwards. With y-axis taken upwards. Vy will in the all right as well. Y component of velocity vector. Y component of velocity vector will option A increase continuously. Option A increase continuously. Option B decrease continuously. Option B decrease continuously. Option C increase and decrease. Option C increase and then decrease. Option D decrease and then increase. Option D decrease and then increase. Tell me which one you will go with a justification. Tell me which one will you go with, followed or supported by justification. Tell ya. A particle is moving, tell me.
Up and down.
Particle is projected, of course, it'll move first up and then down, right? Yeah, it is akin to you throwing a ball to fielder.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You are throwing a ball to a fielder who is standing at some distance from you. So we'll come to path, etc. Over here, the particle or the ball first moves up, first it ascends and then it descends, right? Yeah.
Right, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
as the ball is ascending and then descending, what is happening to y component of its velocity? It is increasing, decreasing, decreasing, increasing, throughout increasing, throughout decreasing. When we have taken our y-axis upwards, what happens to its y component?
Sir,
So
first
first,
it will decrease and then increase.
Okay. Adesh, do you subscribe to this idea?
yes, sir. First increase and
Okay, so you all didn't
No,
fail
wait.
me in my
Sir.
perception. You all didn't fail me in my perception. You also, both of you did fall for the bait.
There's a
Again,
decrease and then increase. I can explain.
I don't know. No, even decrease and increase is not correct. Yeah. And that is what I meant when I said that I'll be coming to the question of which I am yet to get a correct answer from anyone. And this question is very much susceptible to be asked in IIT, as they have already asked on acceleration. Next, they can ask on velocity. Please look at your equation which you have written in your notebook. What is Vy there? Please look at the equation that you have written in your notebook. It is still there on board, by the way. What is Vy there? See for yourself equation number 1. What is Vy?
V naught
V
sine
naught
theta.
sine theta minus gt.
V naught sine theta minus gt, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You very well know that V naught sine theta is initial y component of velocity, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Initial
Yes.
y component means taken at t equal to 0, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Therefore, V naught sine theta is a constant, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Yes, sir.
Because it's referring to a time, and at a particular time value cannot change, correct? Yeah. So
Yes,
V
sir.
naught sine theta is a constant, right or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and V naught sine theta being constant and it being correlated with minus of gt, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
sir.
It is being correlated with minus of gt. So what will happen to it? What will happen to it with time? Now tell me. What will happen to a factor with time? What will happen to this with time as time is increasing? With the advent of time, what will happen to the negative term? It will get emboldened, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
what will happen to it? Now the correct answer. Tell me. What will happen to Vy with time? What happened to Vy with time? See for yourself. At t equal to 0, it was V naught sine theta, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
At t equal to 1 second, V naught sine theta minus g, right? At t equal to
Yes.
2 second, V naught sine theta minus 2g. At t equal to 3 second, V naught sine theta minus 3g. So what is happening to Vy throughout the motion?
It's decreasing.
Write that down. Vy throughout the motion will keep on decreasing. Vy throughout the motion will keep on decreasing. Vy throughout the motion will keep on decreasing. Now, if I bring you back to the anecdotal evidence in which you have thrown a ball to your friend, right here, right, Adesh? Anecdotal
sir.
evidence in which you have thrown a ball to your friend. Let me take you back. Let me take you back to it, and let me ask you a question on it. As the ball was moving up, right here. So first
Yes,
the ball
sir.
was ascending, correct?
Yes, sir.
Height was increasing. I'm not saying that it was literally moving up. It was following a path. But if I am to just take the shadow of ball along y-axis, is it okay? What did I say?
Shadow
Shadow
fallen Y.
of ball along y-axis. Then what will you say? That the shadow was moving upwards first, correct? Yeah. Think about
Yes,
it.
sir.
Think about it. I'm presenting a case to you. And that case being, you are studying for a planar motion, correct?
Yes, sir.
Which motion we are into referring over here? Motion contained in a plane, right here?
Yes, sir.
A motion which is contained in a plane, correct? A motion
sir.
which is contained in a plane is also studied as two single direction motion. Is it okay? Motion
sir.
contained in a plane is also studied as two single direction motion. And that is what I have taken. I have taken it as motion along x direction and motion along y direction, right here.
Yes, sir.
And for the time being, I am focusing on motion along y direction alone, correct? In solo,
Yes, sir.
correct?
Yes, sir.
Along y direction, what we got to see? Ay is equal to minus g and Vy is equal to V naught sine of the angle theta minus gt, right here?
Yes, sir.
Now let me ask you, if you are studying for motion along y direction, of course you are not studying for motion of particle, right? Because particle is not moving only along y direction. Rather, particle is moving in a plane, not along a line, correct?
Correct, sir.
So when you say that you are studying for motion of particle, but at the same time, in the same breath, you say that you are restricting motion study only along y direction, you know what you are studying for? You know what you are studying for? Actually, you are studying for shadow of the particle.
Okay, yes, sir.
You are studying for shadow of the particle. Shadow of the particle on which axis? On, in our case, y-axis. Shadow of the particle on which axis? On y-axis. When light is thrown perpendicular to y-axis, right here.
Yes, sir.
So look at my fingers, please. This is how the particle is moving. Is it okay? Visible?
Yes, sir.
This is how the ball will move. Right here. Right here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But you will study for projection of ball. Projection of ball on which axis? On y-axis.
Y-axis.
Okay, visible? Visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Projection of ball on y-axis when light is thrown perpendicular to which axis? Y-axis. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what kind of projection you will get? Think about it. Will you not get a dot? Will you not get a dot? Think about it. Dot which is moving up.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Will you get or not?
Yes, sir.
Prakash,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
not getting anything from you. Will
Yes.
you get a dot which is moving up first?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And then down.
Y-axis, right here.
Yes, sir.
And then that dot will for a moment stop.
Yes.
That dot
Yes, sir.
will for a look over here, look at my fingers. As the ball is moving up, right? How is the dot moving? Are you viewing it? Are you able to see it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Both the fingers, both the fingers.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Look over here.
Yes, sir. We can imagine it.
Now when the ball is over here, dot is over here, right? The shadow
Yes, sir.
length. Yeah. Now what happened? Ball will move down. So what have shadow length?
It comes down.
Got it?
Yes,
Got
Yes,
sir.
sir.
it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So focus on shadow length. When I'm referring to y direction motion, I'm referring to motion of shadow of the ball. Along which axis? Along y-axis. Is it okay?
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So ball goes up and for a moment, momentary, the shadow of ball stops right here.
Yes, sir.
Momentary, the shadow of ball stops. I wish from any one of you to get me the time when the shadow will for a moment stop. Can you tell me time when shadow for a moment stops? When shadow stops, what will be Vy? Shadow was moving up. And now shadow stops. Shadow stops means Vy at that moment will be
V sin theta. V not sin.
will be Vy at that moment. Particle is not moving along y direction. Particle has stopped there. What will be Vy at that moment?
Minus GT.
What will be Vy at that moment? At that particular moment, what will be Vy? Come on, where are you are going, dear? I'm asking what will be Vy for a particle which is at rest?
Zero.
What is velocity? Velocity cannot be zero because velocity depends on Vx and Vy both.
So
So I
V1.
am referred to Vx as yet. But you know that the particle stops moving along y direction. Shadow of the particle, to be precise, is not moving along y direction at that moment, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right, sir.
But
Yes,
the
sir.
shadow is not moving. along y direction and shadow is to get me Vy, then at that moment, what will be Vy?
0.
0. So Vy at that moment will be 0. Therefore, 0 is equal to, and I'm coming from here, visible the board?
Yes, sir.
So 0 is equal to V naught sine theta minus GT. That time, let us say T prime. So what is T prime from here? T prime is V naught sine theta by G. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What can say? We can say that T prime, which is equal to V naught sine theta by G, is the time when particle reaches its maximum position. Why maximum height or maximum position? Tell me. Why did I say maximum height?
Sir,
Why
because
did I say maximum height? Because after of this, the shadow is to move up or down.
Down.
yes, sir.
Down. So this is what to you? This time is corresponding to maximum height, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And this time is also called, can you tell me what will this time be called? And I'll get it from you only.
Yes.
I'll get it from you only. Is it not the time? Is it not the time? Please think and answer. Because again, I may be setting a trap for you. Is it not the time for which the particle was seen to moving up?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Is it not the time from 0 up to this time, V naught sine theta by G, from 0 up to this time, V naught sine theta by G, was not the particle seen moving up?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This time is also called time of ascent. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What do we call this time? Time of ascent. The particle was ascending, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is also called time of ascent. Fine, good enough. We know time of ascent. Now, tell me, I'm going back to equation number 1. Visible?
Okay, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Going back to equation number 1 and would like to ask you, tell me, when the particle was projected from ground, what was the y coordinate of particle? Particle
Object
when it was
was
projected from ground, yeah, tell me, don't brood on every question. I'll not be every other time setting a trap for you. Occasionally I do. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
And that I concede on. I'm not always into, so please don't be skeptic of every question which I'm asking. Tell me, what was the value of y coordinate when particle was projected from ground?
0.
0. And when particle will return to ground, what will be its y coordinate?
0.
0.
0. Now I use whatever you have asked me, I'll be using in this equation. Is it okay? Visible the equation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me, what is the final y coordinate? Final y coordinate 0. Initial y coordinate 0. V naught sine theta remains as it is. T, I'm writing double prime now, T double prime minus half G T double prime square. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Yes,
What is
sir.
T double prime here? T double prime is the time taken by particle to return to ground, right? Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Or you can say T double prime is the time of flight.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? Either you say
Yes.
T double prime is time taken by particle to return to level ground, or you say T double prime is time of flight, the time for which particle was in air.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
What do we, okay, Adesh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm understanding.
What makes me say so? What makes me say so? Y coordinate, correct, yeah?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Initial is 0, but final will be 0 only when the particle returns, correct, yeah?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. So what do we get to see from here? V naught sine theta minus half G T double prime, and I'm taking 1 T double prime out. Find ya?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This gets me two solution. This gets me two solution for time. This gets me two solutions for time. And they are, first one will be T double prime will be equal to 0, isn't it? T double prime either should be 0 or V naught sine theta minus half G T double prime must be 0, right?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Which will get us, first of course is not possible because first one refers to initial state. T double prime therefore from here will be 2V naught sine theta by G. Tell me, why did I negate the first one? Why I'm discounting on T double prime being 0? Because time of flight cannot be 0, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What
Yes,
it is
sir.
referring to? It is referring to initial state when the particle was at 0, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we are going with which one then? We are going with the second one, which is to read 2V naught sine theta by G, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Reading 2V naught sine theta by G. And I wish you make an observation that this time is double the time of flight, the time of ascent.
Yes, sir.
This time
Yes,
is
sir.
double the time of ascent, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Right or
sir.
not?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
And if
sir.
it is the time of ascent, can we say if the ground is leveled, then time of ascent will be equal to time of descent?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The ground is level, only when the ground is leveled, time of ascent will be equal to time of descent. Find out.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we got from here time of ascent, time of descent, total time of flight. Next, we move for verification on what will be maximum height and what range. First, the maximum height. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yes, sir.
One of the way of calculation can also be by placing the value of time of ascent in your first equation, correct?
Yes, sir.
Place in your equation y minus y naught is equal to v naught sine theta into t minus of half gt square. In this equation, you can replace t by time of ascent, and then you will get from there what will be the maximum height, right there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We are referring to the time when y will reach its maximum, right there?
Yes,
Right,
sir.
yes, sir.
Right or not?
Right,
Yes.
yes, sir.
Okay. And you can also, easy is to use the third kinematical equation. As we have not used, I'll be factoring it in. And third kinematical equation, as you know, is Vy naught square minus y square minus Vy naught square is equal to twice of Ay into y minus y naught. The x counterpart we have studied the other day, correct? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so I'm making good of this equation. Fine.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
As the particle reaches the topmost position, what is Vy? 0.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Vy naught is V naught sine of the angle theta known to both of you, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Side of it is equal to 2 Ay is minus G, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And Y will be Y maximum. Why did I write Y maximum? Why did I write Y maximum? As I have taken Vy 0, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
When
sir.
Vy 0, Y will correspond to its maximum value, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Yeah.
Right, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
You
Board
will
is
get Y maximum from here. Y maximum is what to read? V naught square sin square theta divided by twice G, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the maximum height equation. This is to us maximum height equation. Clear?
Okay. Yes.
There are three altogether. These are the equation pertaining to which direction or which shadow motion? X shadow motion or Y shadow motion?
Y shadow motion.
Fine. Now we move for X. And X you have seen that AX is 0, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So AX is 0. And as AX is 0, Vx is equal to Vx naught. That also we have seen, right? Vx
Yes.
will remain same everywhere. And what will be that Vx? Vx will be V naught cos theta, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Why? Because Vx naught will be V naught cos theta, right there?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
There's an array of question to come. Again, I am forewarning you. So please be careful now. Vx is equal to Vx naught, and Vx naught, you know, is equal to V naught cos theta. So along x direction, the velocity component or Vx will remain the same, right?
Yes, sir.
Right, sir.
Okay.
Right, yes, sir.
And if that's the case, then we can very well say x minus x naught. X minus x naught is equal to what to us? We can say x minus x naught is equal to V naught cos of the angle theta into t, correct?
Yes, sir.
Why? Because AX is 0, right there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Adesh?
Yeah, I got it. Yes, sir. I got it.
So this is the equation which we are getting. X minus x naught is equal to V naught cos of the angle theta into t, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
now
sir.
write down. Let us take a particle which is projected. Let us take a particle which is projected at an angle theta. And make an observation on the rate of change of speed. Please write as said. The rate of change of speed and rate of change of velocity. This is what was said. The rate of change of speed and rate of change of velocity at the topmost position of its trajectory. At the topmost position of its trajectory. So I'll go in for the deliberation on this question, but let us culminate the theoretical portion by getting an equation for trajectory. Is it okay?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
sir.
And how can we get an equation for trajectory? Please see for yourself that the x and y that you have got, they are expressed in terms of time, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
X and y that you have got, they are expressed in terms of time. And when you express an equation in terms of time, then the equation is named parametric equation. So parametric equation, of course, is not equation of trajectory. Why? Because equation of trajectory means a relation between x and y. Is it okay? Equation of trajectory means path, right? Equation of trajectory means path followed by the particle. And how can you express path followed by any particle? When you are able to express it in x and y, right there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, and yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll try to express it in X and Y by taking for simplicity Y naught and X naught both equal to 0. Is it okay? That means from where I have projected, I have projected the particle from wherever I have taken that point to be the origin, right here.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Wherever I have projected the particle, I have taken that point to be the origin of the frame under which I am studying this motion, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is X naught? 0. What is Y naught? 0.
Yes, sir. Sir, board is not
Okay.
visible a bit.
Okay. What is X
Sir,
naught?
it's
0.
white. It's glaring.
Y naught? 0. Visible now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so X naught is 0, Y naught is 0. Our equation then modifies to Y is equal to V naught sine of the angle theta into D minus of half G T square, and X is equal to V naught cos of the angle theta into D, right?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
from second equation, we get T equal to X divided by V naught cos theta, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Place it in first equation and tell me what you end up getting quickly. Place it in first equation, this value of time in first equation, this equation, and tell me what you end up getting.
Okay.
Here, you'll see that we'll end up getting y is equal to x tan theta minus of half gx square divided by v naught square cos square theta. Remember this equation. This is equation of trajectory.
Yes, sir.
Y is equal to x tan theta minus of half gx square divided by v naught square cos squared theta. What is this to us? This is equation of trajectory. Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay, yes, sir.
Okay. And what else? One more equation, which is what will be range? Range. What is range? Range is nothing but by what amount particle got displaced along x direction during the course of flight. I repeat, by what amount particle got displaced along x direction during the course of
Flight.
motion of flight, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so to get that, what should I replace T by in this equation? Tell me. To get by what particle got displaced along x direction, what should I replace T by?
V naught cos theta. Agreed. Yes, sir. Yeah, because yeah.
T by T should be replaced by time of ascent, time of descent, or time of flight.
Time of flight.
Flight.
It's time of flight. So time of flight, if I replace over here T by time of flight is 2V naught sine theta by G, right there.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Time
sir.
of flight is 2V naught sine theta by G, as you know. So what do we get from here? Range. Now range means nothing but, as I told you, y direction, x direction displacement. See for yourself, what do we get from here? Is V naught square sine 2 theta whole divided by G. V naught square sine 2 theta. Sine 2 theta means what to you, Adesh? Sine 2 theta, you know good. If you don't know, remember. Sine 2 theta means 2 sine theta into cos theta. Is it okay?
Oh, wait. Sine 2
Sine
theta is equal
2
to.
theta means sine 2 theta. 2 theta is called argument. 2 theta is called argument. Sine 2
Okay.
theta means 2 sine theta into cos theta. Is it okay?
Okay, yes, sir. Fine.
So we are
Yeah.
having 2 sine theta into cos theta right here.
Yes, sir.
We replace it by sine 2 theta, V naught square as it is, G as it is. Visible on the board?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so this is range. This is what is called range. And what is range to us? A range is the x direction displacement. Can we say that?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Okay. Now you have all the equations with you. You have all the equations with you. Time of ascent, time of descent, time of flight, maximum height, and range. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Equation of trajectory can also be expressed as, and I'm writing it down for you, very important relation, this one. Equation of trajectory, which I have written over here and taken under the loop, can also be expressed as y is equal to x tan theta 1 minus x by range. 1 minus x by range. Very important form. This is a very important form. Is it okay? 1 minus x by range. Correct, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is equation of flight. Now back to the question which I have asked. But before going for the question, let me ask you a supplement simple question, which is, write down this as well. Two students throw particles. Two students throw particle with different angle, same initial velocity, with different angle, same initial velocity, yet claim to get same measurement on range. Yet claim to get same measurement on range. Is the case possible? Is the case possible? What you said here, tell me, Adesh. Is it possible or they are lying through their teeth? What do you say? Is it possible to get same range or they are peddling lies?
With different angles.
Yeah, angle very different. V naught is same. Angle
No, sir. No, sir. It's not
and
possible.
we get same range.
It's not possible.
Okay, Pratyush, what say you?
Yes, sir. It's not possible.
Okay, fine. Let me ask you then. Take theta in one case 30 degree, in the other case take theta as 60 degree. In one case take theta as 30 degree, in the other case take theta as 60 degree. What did I say is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What do we get?
V square sine 120 degrees by 2 and V naught square sine 60 degrees by 2.
Yes.
Okay, I write the range equation now for you. Okay, I rewrite the range equation, which was V naught cos theta into V naught sin theta, right here.
Yes, sir.
What was it? Tell me. V naught cos theta into V naught sin theta, and here was 2, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Right?
G.
By 2. By
Right?
G.
Right. Now in first case, I take the angle as 30 degree, correct?
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
I get cos 30 sin 30, correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Cos 30 how much?
Root 3 by 2.
Root 3 by 2. Sin 30 how much?
Half.
1 by 2, correct?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Second case, I say take 60 degree, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See how much? Half. Sine 60 how much? Root 3 by 2, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Whatever I'll get product in first case, I'll get the same in second case, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah.
what you have to say?
It is possible.
It's possible for complementary angles, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
60, 15, 75. Yes, Adesh, you're asking something.
So does that mean that they have their backs faced towards each other and they're throwing?
No, it's not about where the particle is going. It is about particle is getting what measurement on range. They may face in same direction. Particles are not to hit each other, dear. They are traveling after some span of
Not
time.
that.
There is an interval of time.
Yeah.
So they are not
Not
to
that.
hit. Anyway, they are not to hit each other. Why? Because they are being thrown
Not-
at different angles.
Yeah, that wasn't my question, but yeah, okay, I got it. You just explained it.
Range will be same. If you have taken complementary angles, then range is ought to be same. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Of course, subject to the condition that initial velocity is the same. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Initial velocity is the same. Now, quickly to the question, which is of great import, which is what I have asked you. Time rate of change of velocity and time rate of change of speed. This is a question deemed to be taken by advanced paper setup. So let me get with this question done quickly, and that will be calling the end of day. Now tell me, velocity of any particle when it is in air. How you express velocity for two-dimensional motion? How you express velocity, Pratyush? 7 o'clock you'll be joining, fine?
Okay, sir.
So what will velocity dear? Velocity for any particle will be expressed as shown, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Which plane it is in? Which plane it is contained in? Tell me dear, XY plane, can we say that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now for Vx we know we have V naught cos theta, right?
Yes.
And that means the same for any particle. Vx is constant. I have told you I'm now into application. Don't lose sight of those. Okay.
Yes, sir.
X is constant, right here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what is that to us? V naught cos theta. So V naught cos theta, I cap. And what about Vy? V naught sin theta minus gt, correct? In which direction? J cap, right here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And then we over to find what will be dv by dt. How is v velocity changing with time? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Tell me,
Yes.
is not v naught cos theta constant?
Yes.
It is, so 0 I cap here. Now here what is constant? V naught sin theta. So 0 minus of g time will get you 1 into j cap, correct?
Yes, sir.
So what is this to us? This is g vector. This is g vector. Check it out. Very important this. This is very important. dv by dt. Where what is v? V is velocity. So time rate of change of velocity is constant. Correct, yeah?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
What is that to us? That is g to us. That means time rate of change of velocity is not changing with time. Please write these inferences. Time rate of change of velocity is not changing with time. It is constant.
Okay. Yes,
Anywhere
sir.
you may be, time rate of change of velocity will read g. Now, what can you say on time rate of change of speed? First, I go to Pratyush. Tell me, dear, what according to you should be time rate of change of speed?
Sir, speed is nothing but the magnitude of velocity.
Okay. That it is.
So we can say it will also not change because since it depends upon the direction. So
Okay, fine. Adesh, what say you?
Uh, even I would say it won't depend. It will
Okay,
remain same.
okay, let's see. I'm erasing this part off, fine? Now
yes,
tell me, as you said, speed is nothing but magnitude of velocity. So I write for you. Speed is nothing but magnitude of velocity. And what will that be? V naught cos theta whole square plus V naught sine theta minus GT whole square whole under the root. Correct?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is speed. And then I ask you, what will be dV by dt? Mind you, there is no bar over here. So this is time rate of change of speed. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So,
You will write it as 1 by, now what will be differentiation of this? Half. This is raised up a half, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Half under root of V naught cos theta whole square plus V naught sine theta minus GT. This is the first one. Chain differentiation, Adesh.
yes, sir, sir. I will.
Differentiation. That means we are treating it to zeta raised to the power half. Is it okay?
Yes,
And
sir.
then differentiating it first with respect to zeta. So if you differentiate it with respect to zeta, you will get half zeta raised to the power half minus 1, correct?
Yes, sir.
So half zeta raised to the power half minus 1 will be zeta raised to the power minus half, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So that will come down, but that is not done. Why? Because this is differentiation with respect to zeta, though you want with respect to time, right?
Yes, sir.
So what will you next do? You will differentiate zeta with respect to time, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So zeta is this to us inside of the under root term, and this you have to differentiate with respect to time, correct? I repeat, look over here, Adesh. To you it relates more. I have to differentiate zeta raised to the power half with respect to time, correct?
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah.
I write it as zeta with respect to half, with respect to zeta, and then zeta with respect to time, correct?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir.
This is chain rule. And zeta with respect, zeta is to half with respect to zeta gets us half zeta raised to the power minus half, right?
Yes, sir.
That is what I wrote over here. Half zeta raised to the power minus half can be brought down as well, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir.
What will you do? You will multiply it with d zeta by dt, correct?
Yes, sir.
And then I have to do the same. I have to differentiate this with respect to time, correct?
Yes, sir.
So this with respect to time will be 0, this one, y is constant.
Yes, sir.
And this one with respect to time, again chain rule. First will be V naught sine theta minus GT, twice of V naught. Why? Because this is something raised to the power 2, correct? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And then differentiation of the bracketed term, correct?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Bracketed term, first one is V naught sine theta constant, and second one will get us minus of G. Check it out. You as well, Pratyush. These are not done anywhere. Okay? And I
Yes.
can very well say this. You will be endorsing and labeling me out on this. You must not have seen these done anywhere, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So check it out. Is it fine?
Yes,
This
sir.
is what we have got as time rate of change of speed, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And you can see for yourself that time rate of change of speed depends on time.
Yes, sir.
Time rate of change of speed depends on time. It is not independent of time. as was time rate of change of velocity independent of time. It is not the same for speed. Speed very much depends on time. Correct, yeah?
Yes, sir.
So time rate of change of speed is not constant. It depends on time. On contrary to time rate of change of velocity. Right, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Topmost position. Topmost position will be reached by particle at what time? Topmost position will be reached by particle at what time? At t equal to how much? V naught sine theta by g.
Yes, sir.
Media. Topmost position will be reached by particle in what time? Time of ascent.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What time? Tell me the time. Years will not do. In what time will it reach the topmost position?
V naught sine theta by g.
V naught sine theta by g. Place that value of time here. Place that value of time here. Board visible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. So GG gets cancelled.
Place it here and tell me what you get dv by dt, both of you.
So 0.
0. So, time rate of change of speed at topmost position is 0. Whereas time rate of change of velocity is g. Is it okay?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Remember this. At topmost position, time rate of change of velocity is g and time rate of change of speed is 0. So at
Okay.
topmost position, speed is not changing, but velocity changes. How does it happen? Why does it happen? On logical front, we will look into it in the time. Right, yeah?
Yes, sir. So one more thing. Yeah. I got Etsy Verma. I bought it online.
Okay.
So I bought on Kindle. So should I start solving it?
Yes, without any delay. Start solving
So-
SC Verma, keep along by the side of SC Verma, keep handy Eurodove as well. Because we are
Okay.
solving collated problems from SC Verma and Eurodove.
So yeah, I wrote it. I don't have yet. It's not on Kindle. So I only have Etsy.
No issue. No issue. SC Verma for the time being will do.
Okay, fine. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Pratish, I'll meet in 5 minutes.